Hey food lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make the most fluffy and amazing cake. Stay with me. Now for your ingredients, you need some eggs, flour, sugar, salt, baking powder, some powdered milk, vegetable oil. You also need some margarine or butter. The full ingredients will be in the description box below. You also need your flavors. You can use any flavor of your choice. Now let's get right into the process. The first thing you need to do is sieve your flour. Guys, please always sieve your flour. This is very important because you never know what kind of flour you are getting. There might be dirt, there might be stones, there might be particles. Just to be on the safer side, just sieve your flour before use. Now it's time to crack the eggs. Do you know why eggs are important when making cakes? Let me tell you why. This is because they add richness and moisture to your cake, making it come out looking tender and soft. Do you also know they act as a binder for your ingredients? This prevents your cakes from crumbling. So now I'll be using 4 eggs. You can use more than this actually. So the next step is to whisk this up until it gets foamy, until it doubles in size. We're just going to whisk it at least for 2 to 4 minutes. You don't want to over mix the egg. The next step is creaming your butter. Now you want to make sure your butter is at room temperature or it is soft but not melted. Now going with your vegetable oil, you can use any oil of your choice. Why we use oil and butter is because butter gives a rich and creamy flavor, while oil gives extra moisture and softness. Add your sugar and beat this until it is light and fluffy, and also when it has doubled in size. For you to know when your butter mixture is ready, you will see the change in color from the yellowish color to light color or a pale color, and the mixture has already doubled in size. Like it's now more the original amount. It is now like doubled or even tripled the amount of the mixture. So just keep mixing this, and you don't want to over mix your butter. You don't want to over mix your butter. Just keep your eye on it and just mix and mix until you know it is ready. Scraping the size of your bowl is very important. This ensures all the ingredients is properly mixed together. It is very important. You can use a spatula or a spoon. Just make sure as you are mixing, you are scraping each side just to make sure everything is fully combined. I know some people might be wondering, I don't have a hand mixer, I don't have a stand mixer, what else can I use? You can actually use a wooden spoon or a whisk, but trust me, this is going to take a lot of process. At this point, our creaming is done, our butter is ready. So all you just need to do is just combine all your dry ingredients, which is the flour, the baking powder, the salt and the milk. You want to give that a stir as usual to allow all the ingredients to combine together. The next step is to dissolve your powdered milk in water. You can actually skip this step and just use liquid milk if that is what you have. Then the next thing is just to whisk your eggs a little bit, because you know we've whisked it earlier. So going with your flavors, I'm going to be using condensed milk flavor and also butterscotch. The combo of these two is so good. I recommend this, either one of the two or both. You can actually use any flavor of your choice. It is now up to me to decide. So now get out all your ingredients, that is your dry ingredients, your wet ingredients and your butter. It is now time to combine all the other ingredients together. You can use a spoon, you can use a cup or a measuring cup. Just scoop a little bit of the egg, pour into your mixture and make sure it is mixed properly before you go in with your flour. So you repeat this, that's the egg mix, the flour mix, egg mix until you've exhausted everything. And while you are doing this, please make sure your mixer is on low speed. If it's possible, put it on the lowest speed, which is the 1. make sure it is on low speed because you don't want to overmix your butter. While you are doing this, preheat your oven to around 50 to 60 minutes so you have lesser time when you want to bake. This is very important. After you are done with the flour egg mixture, now it's time to go in with your milk. Add your milk little by little, also like the same procedure as earlier. Add the milk mixed, then add the milk until you are satisfied. And remember, don't make your butter too runny. You don't want the butter too runny, so you can just use your eye to gauge, and if the milk is not enough you can add more. At this point our cake batter is ready, guys. We are finally making cakes. Our cake batter is ready. So I'll be dividing this into 3 parts. I'll be using one for the regular cake pan, I'll be using the other one for my cupcake, and I'll also be using the last one as a strawberry flavor. Now another important step is to line in your baking pan. You can use a parchment paper or a baking paper. Just apply a bit of oil to the baking pan, put your baking paper. This allows the baking paper to stick to the pan. So just dump in your batter and make sure it is leveled. Some people might still wonder, how do I get to level my cake? Using a spatula, a spoon, a wooden spoon. Just make sure all the sides of your cake are even, like you don't want each side being too high than the other. And another tip is to tap out your pan on any surface. This is just to remove any air bubbles trapped in it. Now it's time to fill our cupcakes. You can actually get this cupcake paper from any baking shop or even at the super mall or the supermarket. Just scoop a little bit of the batter in it. Another tip when making cupcake is you don't want to overfill the cupcake and you don't want to underfill it also. Just want to get the right amount of butter into it, because overfilling your butter results in it looking like a mushroom top. That is, the butter is going to rise above the cupcake. Then underfilling it, this is going to come out looking so small and so uneven. It's not going to get baked properly, and filling it just the right amount is going to make you have the perfect cupcake, and it's also easier to decorate that way. So you can just use maybe a spoon or a ice cream scoop. Just scoop like half of the cupcake paper or just 2/3 of it. Just make sure you are not overfilling your cupcake paper. For the strawberry cake, all I did was just add a little bit of color and flavor. You can actually use the strawberry fruit, like the fresh fruit if you have it. So now the baking time for cupcake is different from your regular pan. So I'm going to pop this bigger one in first, and when it's like almost half done, I'm going to pop the cupcake, which takes about 10 to 14 minutes. Now our cake is ready, guys. Our cake is ready. Look how nice, how golden brown this is looking. I know you can't have a taste. This is exactly what I mean by just filling your batter when doing cupcake to the right amount. You can see this is not overfilled and this is not underfilled. It is just perfect, and it is also perfect when decorating cupcakes. So guys, always get the right amount of your cupcakes. It is very, very important. For the bigger one, if you want to decorate it, you can just like trim the edges, trim the top to make it more easier to decorate. At this point, all you want to do is just transfer your cake onto a cooling rack, a tray or a plate. Just allow it to cool down before decorating. That is if you are decorating. Look how soft, how nice this came out. Would you be trying out this recipe? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like and share if you haven't. Thanks for watching this video to the end. See you in my next video. Bye.